Hello, Nearly New Models here again. We have a new doorbell that we're going to install today. Today we're installing the Amazon Blink doorbell, and we're going to be installing it onto 4-inch standard vinyl siding. This is so easy, it will be my shortest video yet. The Amazon Blink doorbell has a flimsy backing plate and small plastic tabs and a very tight tolerance. So that makes it hard to install on vinyl siding if that's where your doorbell is currently, due to the flexible nature of the backing plate. However, I have the solution. This mount has recesses for the O-ring, so the doorbell sits right on the mount and is waterproof. It also makes it easy to install, as this positions the doorbell right where it should be on the mounting bracket. There's also a slot in my mount for the wiring if you choose to wire the doorbell up. It's available in 5 colors: black, white, silver, beige, and brown. As with all my mounts, the standard siding one has a contour that fits the contour of your vinyl siding. The Blink mounts are the same size as the front and back of the Blink doorbell to allow for good stability and a good seamless look. All my mounts have significant R&D behind them. They are made out of a non-biodegradable plastic called PETG, which is UV resistance. Sometimes the mount you purchase might look slightly different than what is shown in this video. You can get my mounts below in the description. There is a link to doorbellmounts.com and a coupon code for you to use as a valuable YouTube watcher. I do value your feedback. If there is any issues with fitment or if you have any questions, you can email me using my contact form at the top of the page. Also, non-Tennessee residents save sales tax by ordering my mounts direct from my website. Enough about the mount. You can read more about it if you're interested in the online store's mounts description. We'll be installing the Blink doorbell on my mount on 4-inch straight lap vinyl siding with the screws that I provide. We do not use the screws that come with the Blink, they're too short. Most of you will have 4-inch siding, but you'll need to measure to make sure. The mounts will look different depending on the siding size and type that you have. I have choices on the website for the different siding sizes. You select your size, and I take care of sending you the appropriate mount that fits that size. There is a link to how to measure your siding in the description below. Important notice, these mounts shown in my videos do not fit on Dutch lap siding. Dutch lap is a new siding that's becoming very popular on newer houses and newer installation. This is a piece of Dutch lap siding. I have how to identify Dutch lap siding on my how to measure section, and I tell how to measure, so we will not discuss it in this video. If you have Dutch lap siding, which has a flat front and a curved slope back, you'll want to email me at my store using the request a custom order at the top of the page if you have this type of siding. Just because you have Dutch lap does not mean you can't mount your doorbell. I can make custom mounts for all other types of siding and angles, but the mounts in the store are standard vinyl siding only. Installation of custom Dutch lap mount will be the same as this video, but the mount will look physically different. Tools you will need for this install is a Phillips head screwdriver. That's it. It comes with an instruction sheet that outlines the steps that are shown in this video and is included with your purchase. This is the new Amazon Blink doorbell. It has the rubber O-rings on the bottom, and the siding has a curve. My mounts have a curve as well. This is for 1/2-inch projection siding. The curve will match up to your siding. You'll want to make sure that the backing plate and the mount go together. The O-rings will lock into their recessed slots and lock it into position. We will then put the screws through both pieces at the same time. And then we will put the mount into position. If you want to wire your doorbell, now would be the time to do it before you mount the backing plate. You'll take the wires and you'll connect them to the 2 screw terminals on the back of the Blink plate. Once you have your wires attached, the wires will sit in the recess of the mount. Then you position the backing plate onto the mount and then install your 2 screws. You want to push up on the doorbell as you're installing the screws, so that way you have a good snug fit right at the leg on the mount. You do not want to over tighten the screws because you'll smash the O-ring. The O-ring is there for a watertight seal. So just tighten the screw down until the O-ring smushes just slightly. Now our mount and our backing plate is installed. All right, the Blink doorbell, you'll want to install your batteries if you haven't already. The Blink doorbell will now snap into the backing plate. I've read all the reviews on this doorbell on Amazon, and I personally do not believe the complaints are to be warranted. I've removed this doorbell from the backing plate numerous times and have not broken the tabs on my backing plate or any part of the backing plate. Maybe it's because people are trying to install this flexible backing plate onto a surface that has no support and it causes it to flex. It does not flex on this mount and has good support, so that will make removing and installing it easier. You do want to make sure the tabs line up with the doorbell. And what you'll want to do is you'll want to put the doorbell and you will want to push it towards your siding and then downward. And it will click into place. So now the doorbell is installed. To release the doorbell on my mount to charge your batteries or to change the batteries out, you put the key in the hole and you push down on the key, push upwards on the doorbell, and then pick the doorbell straight up. The way this key works is when it inserts into the slot, you will want to kind of push it in as far as it will go, and then you'll want to pick up on the end to pivot. And what that does is when you pivot this key towards you at the bottom, it pushes down on this tab to release the doorbell. Having this mount really makes removing the doorbell a lot easier and installing it. So now you're all finished. Get your mount today. We support all types of sizes of standard siding in the store, and anything that's not in the store can possibly be custom made to your specifications for a small upcharge. If you need any specific angles, pointed up, down, left, right, or any combination of angles, we offer custom-made solution for wedges up to 45 degrees, or all-in-one mounts that will fit your siding and have a built-in angle. I offer this service for the Blink as well as any other doorbell that I currently support, like the Rant, the Ring, the Arlo, the UFi, Ubiquity, Skybell, Simply Safe, etc. If it's not listed as a choice in the drop-down or item description, don't assume you can't have it. Contact me and I can make it for you as a custom order. Thank you for watching this video.